lawyers are beneficiaries of what is happening. That is why you hardly see reform. Most of the time, they are lawyers that cause the delay. So they are beneficiaries of the system that is not working. And that is why the system is not likely to work. You see, a lawyer that is frustrated today due to delay will be the one causing delay in another case tomorrow.
Hi guys, it don't red, it don't boom everywhere for social media. Tobi Soniye, a lawyer, has come out to expose INEC the more, saying that the reason why INEC is coming out to defend the results more than APC that was declared winner is because they denied the Labour Party more important document they could use to reclaim their mandate in the court of law. The judiciary should stand firm and make Nigerians proud, and not to use because of one particular person to put other millions of Nigerians in danger. He went further to say that lawyers are the reason why system of Nigeria is not working. Guys, watch this video and you will hear many more things Tobi has to say, and don't forget to share your thought with us.
All right, Rise Judiciary Editor Tobi Soniye joins us now to tell us exactly what to expect and when exactly will the fireworks begin. Good to see you on News Night tonight. Well, this was expected to be a fight of senior advocates of Nigeria. We're told about 90 or so of them are battle ready. Exactly where are we right now? And where are we likely to be soon?
Yeah, thank you, Ngozi. I think it's really a battle of the best of our lawyers, the best of legal minds in the country, because almost everybody, I mean, the party tried to outdo themselves in the hiring of senior lawyers. But presently, the petitioners have filed their petition. They were to do so within 21 days after the declaration of the winner. Then the respondent, who is the winner, I mean, Bola Tinubu, also has 21 days to reply. He has done so. But depending on the issue he raises, the petitioner have 5 days each to respond. So if he raises some legal issue or some fresh issue that are not contained in the original petition, they have 5 days. So presently, that is where we are, exchange of processes, which is very important because of the principle of fair hearing. Everybody must be given time to put in his materials.
Well, I think it's an interesting one, that, at least because a lot of Nigerians have been asking what's happening, what's going on. Now you've been able to situate that. Is that why, for instance, some of the key concerns we've seen in Rivers State from the APC in Rivers State saying, well, they're being stopped from accessing some materials. If that is correct, is it as a result of these time limits you spoke about?
Well, there are two issues there. First is to prove election. I mean, that you were rigged out of election, you need documents, you need facts. It's not about fiction. And those facts will have to come from INEC. So that is why you see one party blocking the other from having access to those documents. So that is very important. The second leg of your question is, well, apart from the fact that you need the document to prove your case, I mean, the legal profession is a rule-based one. It's strictly rule-based, because if you deny somebody the rights to, I mean, file to go through the timing that is allowed for him, it will be a basis to set aside the judgment. So that is why they allowed everybody to exercise that right, so that the judgment will be very sound at the end of it all. Because you can easily raise the issue that I was denying the right to fair hearing. And so many cases have been set aside for lack of fair hearing.
I mean, one can expect that it will definitely be very cumbersome. And I'm glad you talk about the fact that, you know, the courts are rule-based, right? Yeah. Which means the outcomes are, to a very large extent, predictable. Is that what you're saying? If A, B, C, D, you know, are in place. I recall Olisa Abakoba, you know, raised a very, very fundamental point about the seeming non-predictability of court outcomes lately.
Well, yeah, everybody has expressed concern because Nigerian judicial system is based on precedent, meaning that you should be able to advise your clients based on the fact. Right. There's hardly any case that has not been adjudicated upon. So you can say, based on what this court has said, this is what you should do. But in recent time, it's been difficult. The court has been going left and right, and I've not been really, following the precedent strictly. I don't want to cite some examples, but lawyers are concerned that the principle of precedent is being attacked, and it's becoming difficult for them to advise their clients. Yeah.
You know when you say you don't want to cite example, I said to myself that now this is the lawyer in the journalist speaking now. Very quickly now, let's talk about the contestants who are already in court and how some of them are still talking about these issues. How does it affect some of the key concerns for lawyers and the judiciary?
Well, I hope I get your question right. Well, some of these lawyers, you see, the point is lawyers are beneficiaries of what is happening. That is why you hardly see reform. We keep complaining that there are delays. Well, it's lawyers that, most of the time, they are lawyers that cause the delay. So they are beneficiaries of the system that is not working. And that is why the system is not likely to work. But if they are not benefiting from it, I'm sure it should be very easy to call for an amendment. All of us can quickly agree. You see, a lawyer that is frustrated today due to delay will be the one causing delay in another case tomorrow.
Right.
So it's kind of intertwined. Yeah.
I wonder what needs to be done, to actually change that trajectory. Let's take INEC, that ordinarily should be a neutral party in all of this, is part of the litigation. As a matter of fact, INEC has set aside about 3 billion naira to prosecute the post-election litigations. What do you make of the fact that INEC is part of this?
Yeah,
and how will, its active participation affect proceedings?
it is the legal system that we run. I remember in the Justice Way's report on electoral reform, he did suggest that the owners should shift to INEC to prove that the election was conducted in line with the law. But now, that is not the case. Now, INEC enjoy what we call the regularity, the presumption of regularity. Anything INEC does, it's presumed in law to be correct until the contrary is proved. And that one puts too much heavy weight on the petitioners to prove. It's INEC that will have to give you the document. I'm sure you remember how they were frustrated from getting those documents. And it is what INEC, you ask for 10 documents, INEC can give you 5. And time is not even on your own side to go back to court and say, look, you asked this commission to give me 20 documents. They gave me 5. Because election are time-bound proceeding, they must be had within certain period of time. For instance, if a petitioner does not file within 21 days, he has lost his right to challenge that result.
Simple. Simplicity. Yeah. So what should we be expecting, as the fireworks begin?
Well, from experience, it's going to be very interesting. There will be drama. It's not just about law, it's also about politics. Right. You see, it's from the brief filed by Tinubu that said the article is a serial loser. As for me, that is politics, that is not law. Whereas we should be talking street law. But all of them will be injecting those things to entertain. And on the long run, from my experience, it has always been difficult for
Do you think the law will carry the day, or politics will have its way?
Yeah, it will carry the day, but the problem is the petitioners don't always have enough time to prove their case. And that has been the problem.
Not even the 180 days window?
Yeah, for instance, even 21 days is not enough to gather what you would need to challenge that election. I'm not sure they got all they need, because they need to beat that time. And in the process, they will have to give up on some issues. As for the 180 days, you can only argue based on what you have already submitted.
Right.
You cannot bring in new material.
Looks like a deliberate loophole somewhere.
I'll be watching.
I'd like to thank you for your time, Tobi.
Yeah.
It's nice being